Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before you get started, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything that I post. I am back with another video of how to keep a 2-year-old entertained indoors. These are things that I do with Kyrie probably on a daily basis that helps him to stay engaged. It is helping him to learn different important tools. So I hope that this video is helpful for you and your 2-year-old. The first thing that he enjoys doing is sorting activities. So one way we do it is I have this really, and I'll link everything below, but a really cool button collection that I got off of Amazon. It allows you, it's made for like just different things. It came with some string, so you could string it sometimes, but right now I'm talking about sorting activities. And what I do is I allow him to sort by color, and then we're also working on just him identifying different shapes, not just like the ordinary shapes, but like things like a pentagon and an octagon and a diamond, so like I start with him sorting it by colors first, and then we do it again by shapes. And the same thing can be done with blocks. Now blocks can be a little bit, they grow out, by now they're probably grown out of their blocks. So since I'm not really, buying him a whole new set of things, I'm using them as a way to help him practice to sort also. So that's also a good way to use your blocks if you're not sure what to do with it. And so what I let him do is he'll, again, by color, but then something that I noticed that he was doing the other day is that I had him sorting it by shapes. He was actually building separate like little columns with the different, like the same shape. So maybe that's something you can kind of add on to have your child sorted by the shapes, but then have them build something with those, like only using the like shapes, which I think was really cool. The next thing he is into is any type of connecting toys. So we still own a case of Legos, but he's been exploring a lot more with the more intricate ones. So I forget the name of what they're called, but I'll probably put it up. But these are really cool. It comes with wheels. It comes with like long parts. So if you want to build like anything transportation related, he's into cars, so that's something that he enjoys trying to build. Robots he's into building now. I like them because they're soft, but yet they're really firm. So it's really easy for him to manipulate. The other type of connecting toy he really is enjoying now is the logs, which I find those a little easier for him because he doesn't have to do much besides just like place them. But although they're really easy to connect, you have to be patient because sometimes you just like knock it over, that's it, because they're not that heavy. So he's learning patience. He's learning how to he can't move his arm a certain way else it'll hit it, so just being like that spatial awareness. So these are things that I find like are really important skills that your toddler needs. The next thing that Kyrie really enjoys doing now are puzzles. And if you know, puzzles has like been trilling along with us since young. He loves puzzles. He is now getting at the age where he's at the little more advanced ones. And I find that there's this really cool puzzle, these puzzles that Melissa and Doug make where they're like really giant pieces. They're so big that you have to like do it on the floor, and he really enjoys it. Now, even if your toddler is not getting it right away, because it is still technically like 25, 30 pieces. That's something, a way for you to encourage them to, you know, to connect the different pieces together. So like by you kind of setting it up for them, you helping them, it's team building. So that's the one puzzle that he really enjoys now. And then the next type of puzzle he likes is anything that's like logic-y. So, and this is something that, this puzzle that he's doing, it has been with us since he was about close to a year old. And if you saw in my last video, one of my older videos, he was doing it in one of his daily routine videos. So it still is going strong. He still loves to do it. And then the other kind of puzzle that he's been into recently is these puzzles where he has to connect the front and the back of the animals. So that's something that he really has a good time, and he's really good at it. And I also like it because it helps him to learn other animals, you know, so just not like the norm animals. It has like other ones in it, which is cool. So puzzles is a must in our home. The next activity that we love to do, and it's actually a newly found love of mine, is planting. And it started off with us joining this virtual gardening club over the pandemic, and ever since then we've just been taking a liking to it. So Kyrie has his own plants that he is responsible for. They sit in his room. He has to water them daily, and this just is something that will keep your child occupied. Or the next activity is anything art related. Kyrie loves art. We have an easel on deck. We have lots of paint always on deck. Make sure it's water-based paint, and a smock on deck. Also, make sure you get a lot of paintbrushes because their sizes change according to their age. So painting, artwork, whether it's coloring, just anything art related, gluing, he loves. The next activity is dancing. Dancing is so crucial to our day. We love to dance. Kyrie loves to dance, Mike loves to dance. We have a dance party probably like 3 times a day. And feel free to join your child. They love when you join in. The next activity is cooking. Try to involve them as much as you can. He's at an age now where I bought him his own toddler set of knives and an apron and just things for him to feel included in the kitchen, because they're at a point now where they want to become a little more independent. So and allow them in on the process. Last but not least is books. Now, I could probably do a whole video on books alone, but I'm going to keep this section short. Books are something that are our go-to staple activity on a daily basis. Make sure you have books. We have books within reach for him at all times, so Kyrie can grab whatever books he needs. I'll keep books in the living room, in his bedroom, just throughout the house. He's at the age now where he's pretending to read a little bit more, where he is like picture reading, which is really fun to watch. And some books that we've read a lot, like if you've seen in one of my other videos where he actually memorized a book, Please Baby Please. So, they're at the age now where they'll start to memorize if you just keep rereading the same books. He's into the picture books and puzzle books and letter books and just any books that we can get our hands on. And recently we just went to the library and got a library card. So that's something that's really exciting for us this summer that we're going to be just exploring a lot more books and reading and getting him to learn sight words and things like that. So books. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to comment and let me know what are some of your favorite indoor activities, if these that I listed are anything that you swear by. So remember to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything I post. Have a great day.